Hello everyone, this is Zach here. All right, we'd like to do a quick sound check, please. Okay, hopefully my sounds is okay. And we're gonna start right now. Okay, so today just want to again do a quick updates on overall KLCI market. And later on, we can also go through some of the chart, right? So yesterday, if you have joined my section, so we have talked about I think like some of the glove counters like top glove K plus. So today they actually kind of like still continue to retest resistance, but somehow still cannot able to make a follow through breakthrough. K plus as well, volume increasing, right? If not mistaken. Some view, I think in the end it actually dropped a bit. Okay, so but again, let's look into the chart later on. Okay, so again, looking into KLCI, right? So again, I expect them to actually continue to retest on the 40 MA, which is the next resistance area. But looks like they still can't actually make a follow through. Okay, but luckily today actually come with a spring bar. Okay, after a two tests. Okay, after two tests over here. Okay, so yeah. Good evening, Ahmed. Okay, thank you for joining me. Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. Okay, so again, disclaimer. Okay, I'm not doing any buy call. So if you decided to enter any counters later on after the section, or maybe you want to enter any counter that the stock that we discussed today, make sure you got your own trading plan. Okay, like I share with you, yes, I do enter Togglove and K plus, but I do have my so-called stop loss. Okay, so make sure you have that too. Okay, so looking into KLC, actually today morning it actually dropped, closing below all the sounds. Right? Actually, I kind of like pretty worried because maybe most of the time usually this is the area that, like I say, it's very easy for the chart to form inverse pullback, right? So I thought that maybe the weaknesses is coming back, but luckily towards the end it actually formed a very nice strong so-called SP. Okay, so hopefully tomorrow we'll continue to trade above the SP bar. Okay, so far I still think that this line change over here still kind of like solid. Okay, so hopefully we'll still continue to see the price action trading above, and hopefully it will actually break above the 40 MA very, very soon. Okay, now again, just very quick once again, looking back into some of the counters that we talked about yesterday. Okay, again, let's look into a quick one. Let's look into FKI first. Okay, so FKI currently is a small up bar. Okay, but usually nighttime is not that active overall. So okay, now let's look into top glove. Okay, let me know as well any counters you are looking into. Okay, probably I will do a quick review as well if you got any counters for me. Okay, so here still at the resistance, strong resistance. Yesterday UT is a bit disappointing. Today morning I think it actually trade lower as well. So I thought that going back to the NS area. Okay, but I think after lunchtime, right, or maybe towards the closing, they try to push to 105. Okay, but still cannot break through. Okay, so I think that probably we still see a little bit of sideway over here, but volume today is still okay, right? Which I think that still got chance to see a follow through as well. Okay, now let's go into K plus. Okay, K plus also volume increasing very nice today, around 4%. Okay, I'm entering around through 320 if not mistaken. Okay, 320 area. Okay, currently up around 6%. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Probably once you hit my R1, okay, this is the area that I will consider, okay, to take some partial profit. Okay, so volume today remains to be great. I don't see any major sound weaknesses around the area. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so probably I just pop my alerts here. Once it break this 350, then it will let me know. Okay, so again, I just put over here. If let's say go back to 320, it will let me know as well. Okay, again, quick updates for these two counters. Now, yesterday I mentioned about Sunview. Okay, Sunview as well. Today I think I queued around 830 if not mistaken. Okay, but so far no luck yet. I didn't match. Okay, for Sunview. Okay, so a small UT. Okay, volume is not that high. Okay, so I think that probably still got chance for them to make some retests, okay, around the LCA. Okay, the other counters that of course caught my attention today is R1 tag. Okay, actually I trying also R1 tag today. But again, so far no luck to match my Q yet. Okay, but tomorrow I'm going to continue. So 2 bar low volume after green pentagons. Okay, again, my aim is to, going into the around the first resistance area. Okay, so if let's say I manage to enter around 405, okay, to my resistance area, so I get around 14, roughly 14%. So from the support to resistance. Okay, so a quick one for R1 tech. Now the other one I think very interesting. Okay, but this one I still considering, okay, because this is coming from a big gap down with downtrend, but they do show a little bit of like a reversal with the gaps, okay, recently last week. Okay, haven't turned to green pattern yet in daily chart, but if you monitor in the so-called hourly chart, right, you actually got a very nice NS over here, and today is kind of like holding well, very close with the NS again hourly chart. So probably this one I was considering to do a little bit of short term, okay, by using the NS trades method. Okay, now for info, top glyph actually also come with NS and hourly chart. Okay, so here, right, so that's why at the last trading hour I thought that it's gonna close 105, but in the end it just dropped to 102. Okay, but again, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Okay, again, nice NS in the hourly chart. For those looking for short term, you can use the NS as a guidance as well. Okay, all right, so there's quick updates for overall KLCI and some of the chart we're looking into. Okay, let's see. Okay, Surat Chabot from Elsoft and Dufu, afraid of a smaller profit, can comment genetic. Okay, genetic I didn't follow for quite some time also. Okay, now let me know any counters they are looking into. Then probably I will look into it and let's discuss further. Okay, if you want me to go through screener, okay as well. Now genetic is kind of like similar like all the others tech counters. They are doing a long-term, this is like a long-term reaccumulation. Okay, but I think compared to others, they are much better. Okay, they are much better. Okay, so if I look into daily chart over here, all right, so looks like this high volume here pushing back strongly. Okay, back to 2040, very solid after that. Okay, holding well, okay, around the areas. So well, if you're looking for long term, I think probably still okay and fine, right, for these counters. Okay, now let's look into dashboard 360. Okay, Genetech. Okay, risk 1.3 against 1. Okay, not that bad. Your stop loss, if you're entering right now, is around 4 to 5%. Okay, to resistance 2 is around 6%. Okay, not a very big profit, okay, because they are actually in a very narrow range. Okay, but let's say if you're looking for some slightly bit long term, I think still okay because they are in a weekly chart with a reaccumulation kind of patterns. All right, so okay, let's turn to Evin. Okay, Evin Berhad. Okay, momentum. Okay, look into daily chart. Okay, today got UT. Okay, volume is increasing. Okay, but it's not that highest volume. It's not that so-called those like climatic volume. Okay, but do expect a little bit of pullback. I usually got a UT one. Okay, with increasing volume, probably it will like drop a bit, sideways before they continue to go up. Okay, now for me, very important is that for UT, usually high volume, you need to monitor the subsequent bars. Okay, because the subsequent bar actually will tell you whether the stock is ready or not. Okay, now how example, okay, over here, if let's say you see UT, okay, the next bar they're actually trading above the closing, okay, which is from somewhere around here, usually this is a good sign. Okay, but if let's say after a few days they close lower, okay, you know that usually this is like a pullback, or probably they will take somehow longer, okay, periods to do another pullback reaccumulation before the breaks out again, right? So today is high volume, increasing volume so-called, okay, but still lower than this. So I still think that still got opportunity, but just that probably yes. Let's see whether they will do a little bit of pullbacks or not. Hey, hello Nora. Okay, thank you for joining me tonight over here. Okay, anyone here got any questions? Okay, because today I think nothing much as well. A bit boring market to be frank today. Morning, nothing much. The markets drop. Then I think only towards the end, Glove got give me some excitement, but very fast already gone already. Okay, so VS. Okay, let's into VS. Okay, Let's into VS. VS. Okay, VS. Right. I think short rebound probably we will see it happen here. Okay, weekly chart. I think weekly chart still pretty weak for VS. Weekly chart still pretty weak. Okay, because this is like a inverse pullback here. Okay, here like a false breakout. Okay, but you know, probably you want to aim for like a small quick technical rebound from here. Okay, based on long-term weekly chart. Okay, so a few things we can monitor from here. Okay, I think if let's say I think Hui Chin, are you the one that attended the Power VSA course the other day? Okay, if yes, probably you can apply the volume method. So here, 2-bar high volume. Okay, here we got upper high volume and the bar actually close up. Okay, so which means that yes, probably we will see a temporary technical rebound. Okay, so again, watch out if let's say got any sign like UT. Okay, or maybe you know they are trying the next support level. Okay, so pull your shot on that. Okay, but I think the so-called short-term technical rebound will happen from here. Okay, now the other example, if you notice over here, right? Okay, oh yes, okay, so good. So you can actually refer to the method. So here, for example, the price drop, high volume right here. Okay, so again, they cross, volume increasing. Okay, so at least you know you got like a so-called small rally. Okay, for you to take a quick profit. Okay, but do bear in mind overall the trend here is still like slightly a bit bearish. Okay, compared to you know like Genentech type of counters. Okay, so the other one that you know it kind of remind me is like ATM IMS. Okay, today actually turns back to green pentagon as well. Very interesting chart. Okay, I think so. I think this also kind of like offering a very nice range. Okay, to traders to trade. Okay, so for example here, we got high volume. Okay, subsequently, if you notice the price actually stop somewhere around this range. Okay, now high volume, this is like an effort bar. Okay, if you look into this support, and this will be our main resistance. Okay, based on weekly chart, right? So this range, okay, if I calculate closing from today, okay, to the resistance, we still around like 48 to 50%, which I think that you know is a good range to look into. Of course, for short term wise, I don't think I want to aim until 47 cents. Okay, probably I can aim until here. Okay, 20% I think is pretty good for me as well. Okay, it kind of similar like PLG. Okay, let's do into like PLG. Okay, again, make sure if let's say you got trading view paid account, you can actually use the alerts to help you out. Okay, if not, you can, however, you can use the dashboard to help you out. Okay, using the alerts. Okay, so PLG as well. All right, yeah, actually I haven't hit my ideal entry yet so actually I didn't enter also for PLG, but let's see how it goes. Okay, the resistance 32%. Oh yes, ATM IMS looks not that bad but I think the day you mentioned about Avantech Avantech also not too bad for me. Okay, because technically I also queuing today, but no luck yet. Okay, but let's see how I go for tomorrow, because I do see two volume is like very low volume. Candle is very narrow. Okay, of course we got some high volume coming into this area over here with NS as the main support. Okay, so well, let's see how it goes. Tomorrow I will still continue to queue and see whether I can get someone. Okay, the other one is G-Tronic, but I didn't for G-Tronic like because I already wow, strong closing. Okay, I didn't monitor G-Tronic, okay, because I was focusing Sunview today. I was focusing Avantech today. After that, I saw MIG Outlook got NS, so I was like thinking whether I want to go or not. In the end, didn't go for G-Tronic. Okay, so okay, looks like not bad now closing. How about Dufu? Dufu, I think also trying resistance. Dufu drop, okay, but Dufu drop with low volume. Okay, Dufu drop with low volume. I don't know whether you continue to test low or not, but so far looks pretty healthy. Okay, again, this is for those that who love fundamental, you know, slightly a bit long term kind. Okay, you can look into it. Okay, Avantech got strong customer or not? ESG is issue settled or not? Okay, actually I'm not sure because again, when we trade, we like looking into the short term okay, news I really follow, but again, for our friends over here, probably you can share if you got any news for ATMS. I want that, let's see tomorrow. Yes, hopefully got some show lah. But of course, hopefully I get first before the show happen. Okay, now let's look into something else. Okay, now let's look into screener. Okay, today, because I think morning we do see a down by in KLCI, but after it close up higher, so I kind of like interested to see any counter actually from spring. Okay, Perdana. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot about Usma. Okay, like I said yesterday, I want to enter Usma or what already? Yeah, Usma or Bumi Armada. Okay, but I totally forgot. Okay, looks like they also want to do a spring, huh? Okay, the other one is Uzma, Armada. Okay, Armada also, okay, not too bad. Okay, not too bad for Armada. And how about Hibiscus? Okay, Hibiscus not too bad as well. Volume remains to be considered low. Okay, so Cheetah, CI Holding, usually this is no volume type. Okay, Trucks, Gabungan look interesting. MSC, MCon MY. I think MCon MY is kind of like downtrend at the moment. Okay. Okay, let's see. This counter is illiquid. Rich. Pekat. Pekat is downtrend counters really lah. I'm not really following. Okay. Seems like nothing much. So let's look into the Pentagon screener. Okay, see whether we can find anything or not. Today, NS nothing much also lah. I think the only one is CFM. Okay, but again, if you want to do technical rebound patterns, okay, I think wow. Again, not asking you to buy or sell, but looks okay. Okay, this one I need to zoom in at the chart because you know I have to see what is going on because of the big spread bar over here. Okay, a big UT with uptrust. You can use this NST as a potential support. So okay, going back to this auto default chart. Okay, now the reasons why I say if you want to aim for technical rebound, okay, got potential. Why? Because here first you got climatic volume. Okay, with this kind of I think this is a snail spread. Okay, even though yes, it's a 30% kind of movement, it's a crazy movement, 3%, but it's a snail spread, okay, compared to the previous candle. Okay, so this is a bit similar like back holding. Okay, and supports here very solid. Okay, not to say solid, but it's there. Okay, NS. So maybe you will see a temporary like a technical rebound. Okay, from CFM. Okay, again, this is like, you know, catching a falling knife. Make sure you got your trading plan, your exit. Okay, if let's say anything goes wrong, if you want to. Okay, if you want to. So it kind of similar like, you know, MYEG, but of course I think like I have to agree with Amel. So operator very ganas. So it's kind of similar like MYEG drop badly. Okay, sound strength, technical rebound. Okay, here you must chabut. Okay, it doesn't matter you can break or not because sometimes here got UT already or here got UT, you continue in downtrend. Okay, so you can use that methods for CFM as well. Okay, so all right, let's look into other counters you have for me. Let's look into Optimax. Optimax, I think the trend is still okay if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, not Optimax. I think that's Paycar, right? I think it's Paycar. So this is also like a long-term reaccumulation. Okay, weekly chart is okay. So this is for Christina. Again, not sure you are looking for long-term, short-term, but long-term wise looks fine. Okay, in a nice reaccumulation. This is kind of similar like Paycar. Okay, it's a boring counter. Like for example, over here, it's very boring. I think I entered Paycar also around like 80 cents something, but after that it dropped to below 80 cent exit. That didn't follow, right? Recently just trying to go up higher. Okay, it's a bit kind of boring kind of counters, but the trend, everything is still there. Okay, just that probably need a little bit of patience. Okay, so again, if you're looking something like, you know, holding for mid to long term, I think yes, is okay. All right, now doing buy call, again, you must have your own trading plans. Okay, so let's look into P Corps. Wow, okay. Nora, ini dahsyat lah. 2 or 3 south bar already. Okay, again, not my cup of tea. Okay, not my cup of tea, but I think you can do technical rebound trades. Okay, so usually drop badly. This is, but this sound of string not too so-called a major strength lah. Okay, again, if you want to trade on the technical rebound, I think okay, right, to do it. Okay, but hopefully we'll see more like so-called high volume up bar, okay, appeared before you do the technical rebound. Okay, so for Pico. All right, but again, not my cup of tea. Okay, this is too scary for me. Okay, so let's look into our VIX dynamic. Wow, this one also big drop. Okay, so okay, here, okay, line change. Okay, this is for Huichin, right? So Huichin, again, remember the day that during the section, right? First of all, we do talk about line change, right? So smart money hates when line change fail. Okay, so that's one. The other one is that how we actually identify the healthy cow pullback is that first line change happen. Second day, you don't want to see high volume. Okay, again, for those who attended the course, okay, hopefully you still remember these few key things. Okay, when you trade using volume. All right, so technically here, I think will be your so-called resistance ready. So yes, probably it goes back again. Careful on potential duty. Okay, somewhere around this area here. Okay, same. I bought Optimax and Pekka, but so Pekka when it dropped. Thanks for sharing. Okay, yeah. So that's why doing so-called accumulation and reaccumulation sometimes is a patient game. But for me, usually I don't have patience. So sometimes I see holding for 1 month already. Okay, just exit. But after that, they just break up. Okay, let's continue. Look into JAG and CAB. Okay, I think CAB still got momentum, right? Okay, so JAG, okay, it actually break through this resistance already. Then now looks like headings to make a pullback. Okay, so this is for Xiaomi, right? So Xiaomi, if you want to look for entry, so probably like for example over here, goes up, pull back. Okay, so normally this is a good time, okay, for you to use the market stages. Okay, or maybe you monitor 2040 moving average. So if let's say got like sound strength here, probably you want to aim for a quick entry, okay, during the pullback. Okay, so here, okay, I'll monitor if let's say my market stages turns to gray, okay, a small gray, then it's okay. Okay, lately many counters giving us a boom. Yeah, correct. Okay, so that's why I have to be extra careful also even though KLCI is in green pentagon, but I think this green pentagon is not that strong yet. Okay, it haven't showed the so-called a strong bull yet. Okay, so this one now also I entered. I didn't use all my capital. Okay, I still a bit defensive. If can, I go above something that above 80 cents. Okay, to trades. Okay, let's do into CAB. Okay, CAB trend is still good. NS to NS in between. Okay, again, not sure you are looking for entry or exit, but okay, let's do into entry assuming looking for entry. Hourly chart, I don't see any weaknesses at the moment. Okay, again, same things. Okay, if let's say you want to enter with low risk, okay, look for the gray bar. Currently it's gray bar, but they are still like not doing a pullback yet. Okay, probably like here. Okay, a little bit of pullback. Okay, with some sound strength, couple of sound strength, I think would be good. Okay, okay, any other counters you want me to look into, or maybe I go through some screener before we close? Okay, because I want to see also any counters that is interesting or not. Okay, I got fast energy, but I think fast energy, wow, penny counter juga. Okay, let's look into fast. Fast energy. Okay, again, interesting chart. Okay, looks like a pump and subsequently dump, okay, to here. Okay, later lah, because like I say, I still think that KLCI is in green panel, but it's not a super bull yet. Okay, probably I feel more comfortable to trade 80 cents or at least around 50 cents. Okay, PPHB. Okay, haven't looked into PPHB for some times. PPHB. Okay, DRB high come. I'll look into that. Okay, this one looks like they are trying to come back. Okay, weekly chart doing a pullbacks area over here. Here got a big UT lah. So probably it's not that ready to change the resistance yet, but I think from here we might see a beginning of reaccumulation. Okay, for PPHB. Okay, because here volume is a bit high, but it's lucky it's not that climatic. Okay, so Benelec. PTT, okay, PTT is illiquid ATM-MS, okay. I think so far ATM-MS is okay lah. Can, not to say okay, but can watch out lah, because the range is not too bad. Okay, the range is not too bad. Yong Tai, Landmark, okay, nothing much today also. A bit boring market lah. Okay, now let's do into 3 more counters, then we will close our section. DRB Highcom. Okay, let's check DRB Highcom. No sign of strength yet lah. Okay. Weekly chart. Okay, here because why? Okay, first of all, we got down bar high volume, first thing. I don't see any up bar high volume. Okay, even though here got NS, but like I say, it kind of like similar as CFM. Okay, probably it will do a little bit of technical rebound. Okay, here they are trying to go up, but it's a down bar. Okay, it's a down bar. Okay, so I think not too strong yet. Okay, in this chart. Okay, not too strong yet. Unless they are closing above this this bar here. Okay. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, but for me at the moment, I don't see any even though yes, after NS is gap up, but the gap up actually come with a down bar. So that's why I don't think that's a nice sound strong. Okay, SMI, okay, very strong comeback over here. I kind of like the volume. Okay, here even though it didn't turn to green panel because of the percentage. Okay, so again, for our trade wisdom member, do remember if let's say the bar is too white, too climatic, it will turn off the green pentagon. Okay, because why? Sometimes when it's too white already, the price will pull back. Okay, and you know you will have big losses. Okay, let's say pullback. So that's why we turn it off. Okay, so one of the way you can use it or tackle it is that you use hourly chart, okay, to spot. Okay, so hourly chart here we got some UT followed by low volume. Okay, this is from Nora. Okay, so I think this is volume. Okay, in terms of volume and candle, I think they are coming back very strongly. Okay, so few thing over here. If I close these 2 candles, okay, notice this line change high volume, right? But it dropped, okay, with low volume. Okay, it dropped with low volume, and the candle coming back with high volume. So which means maybe they do a big wash or chuchi. Okay, and of course I don't see any. Let's see how tomorrow, let's say tomorrow or next week, it retests nicely with low volume. I think it will get more interesting. Okay, so for example, like Cypher, oh yeah, I think someone asked me about Cypher as well. Cypher I didn't enter. At first I can't interested, but because of this candle, I lost interest slightly. Okay, because this candle is high volume. Okay, so again, if let's say line change here, and the next day still high volume, normally again you continue to test. So, but today volume decreasing already lah. Huh? So well, because I got too many counters to monitor, so that's why I just leave it first. Okay, so for SMI, okay, hopefully tomorrow we start to see a little bit of pullbacks coming in, and if let's say low volume, I think will be much more better. Okay, so if you look into compare with, okay, sorry, I'm going back to Cypher again. All right, so the other things about Cypher is that you notice this SO bar before the red pentagons. this one come with slightly high volume. Okay, slightly high volume. So here will be your so-called resistance. Okay, moving forward. So if I look back into SMI, okay, here, yes, even though this is like but for me, this is like a low to average volume. It's not considered high volume. Okay, so for me, well, maybe chances for them to cross is still there. Okay, so again, just quick one for SIPA and SMI. All right, so well, now currently it's already 11:30. Hopefully, again, like I said, today market nothing much. Pentagon signals also nothing much. Beside ATM IMS, I think that's one of the good so-called stocks to look into tomorrow. Okay, because of the range it provide. So the rest seems like still a bit like boring. Okay, so let's see how it goes tomorrow. If let's say there's any chart that is interesting, okay, I'll definitely will have another section again, probably tomorrow or over the weekend, okay, to share with you all. Okay, so with this, once again, thank you for joining me in the section here tonight, and I will see you again soon.